The total cost that Oracle is estimating for this statement is 222. And if we expand everything back out, we see there's really one operation that is driving this total cost, and that's the full table scan of the course enrollments table. And so this is what an execution plan really provides us. It breaks our SQL statement down into the individual steps that Oracle is going to perform, so we can understand how those steps fit together, and we can also see which of those steps may be costly, so we can focus in on those steps and try to improve their performance. This is just like performance tuning that you would do on any other piece of software, where you're trying to identify the operations that take the most time and resources, and then try to find an alternate way of performing those functions, because these are the operations that drive the overall cost of the algorithm. In this case, the answer is pretty straightforward. We need to have an index on the student ID column in the course enrollments table. This will let Oracle search the index for the student we are looking for, and then it can just access the rows for that student, and we don't need to read through the entire table in order to get the data for just our one student. So let's go ahead and add that index now. There we go, our index has been added. And now let's go and regenerate our execution plan and see what we get. So we see right away our cost for the overall plan has dropped significantly. It's all the way down to 25. So this is telling us that by adding this index, our SQL statement is much more efficient and should perform much better. If we were to look down through the plan here, we would notice that the full table scan operation is gone, replaced by an index operation and a subsequent row lookup. And we see here that this index range scan operation and its associated row lookup is much more efficient than the prior full table scan. And this is the essence of statement level performance tuning. You start by getting the execution plan of the SQL statement that isn't performing the way you want it to. Examine that plan for what it's doing, and then make some sort of modification, whether adding an index like we did in this case, modifying an existing index, or maybe rewriting part of the statement. Then you generate the new execution plan and see if the cost of the plan has improved and what may have changed in the plan. This is an iterative process that you continue to follow until you're satisfied that your SQL statement is performing the way that it should.